I'm on social media and I see this thing, this person, right, who she says, black girl. For some reason, she wants to tell everyone on social media how she no longer believes in keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. I'm like, okay, if that's what you believe, keep it to yourself. But people like this, there's a reason why they want to share this experience, right? She goes, I go into the store on the Sabbath day and I felt great. I can go, buy what I want on the Sabbath day. I felt liberated, right? But then I was like, are you really liberated? Look, look, look at this. This is Romans 6 and 16. It says, know you not that to whom you yield yourself servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom you obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness, right? The evil testimony that this chick gave, right, about how she's so free, right? She's so free from the Most High. But are you free from paying your bills? Are you free from paying your property taxes? Were you free from COVID? Are you free from all the demonic, activities that go on in the world? Are you free to keep your doors open at night? I'd love to ask this sister, do you leave your doors open at night? How about your car doors? Do you leave your car doors open at night? Huh? Is this a safe place? Will you let your little daughter run around and play in the streets? You can't really do that because you're not really free in this world. This is a dangerous, foul, place. And so believers, we look to the Most High for protection in this place. But this is her evil testimony saying, I no longer care about the Most High. I don't care. But then the same sister was saying that her kid was just in the hospital. And the Most High had mercy on her child. This is a mother, right? The Most High had mercy on this chick. But yet will turn around and say that she don't care about the Most High. That's how 99% of these fools are. And I'm not just saying fool for no reason. I'm talking about actual fools. Psalms 53 and 1, it says, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. This class is called The Importance of Testimony. You had the sister over here giving the evil testimony, but the class itself, I'm going to show you, the importance of testimony. The fool saith in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. The same people that go out there and they say there's no God, man, these people are capable of some foul stuff, man. There's none that do it good. None of these people are good people that go out there saying there is no God. These ain't good people, right? Psalms 10 and 4, it says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. The Most High is not in all her thoughts. It's these people that live without the Most High that are the most terrible people on the planet. Even people that are not in the truth, at least if their thoughts are towards the Most High, right? To some degree, they might not be all the way into keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, right? But at least they care. They have some moral value. At least you can kind of operate around these people. But these people that are completely lawless, who could care less about the Most High, it's this spirit that makes the world such an abominable place. This is their mind state. YOLO, you only live once, right? They're willing to do anything to have fun. They'll smoke, they'll get high, they'll jeopardize their own physical health for the flesh. But then they say that the people in the truth are prisoners. They'll say that they're free, but they can't stop sticking a dang vape in their mouth or a cigarette in their mouth or some marijuana down their throat. They just slamming down all kinds of, pork and, shoving all kinds of stuff down their throat, but they're free. They're free. They can't even breathe. They're sick. They're lethargic, right? In and out of the hospital, taking tons of medication, but they're free. Come on, man. For the ungodly say, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, And in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. So YOLO, you only live once. This is those people's mentality. They live their whole life not caring about the Most High. They do whatever they want to do, right? And this is why the scriptures say, judge no man blessed before his death. Because, you know, people don't really have to pay the piper until they die. The people that get punished on earth to save their soul, like it says in Corinthians, are lucky. The ones that the devil will keep in a comfortable lifestyle, whether it be actually comfortable or comfortable to them, and they get stuck in that lifestyle until the day of judgment, those are the ones that are the unlucky ones, because they die and they perish. And I know that hell is real. It said hell hath enlarged herself, because that thing is bigger, right, than the bosom of Abraham. It enlarges itself to make room for all the souls that are going to go there for ignoring the Most High. They say, for we are born at all adventure. That's what they do. They're out there just doing whatever they want to do, living their life, just like in the days of Noah, right? Doing whatever they want to do, completely ignoring the Most High. And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart. But here's what Hebrews 11:16 says. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. That's the truth, y'all. We have to have faith. It's almost impossible to please the Most High in this world, being around these people. They completely ignore him, and we have no choice but to be around these people. You brothers and sisters that serving the Most High, you got to have faith. You can't allow these demonic people to normalize, this ridiculous world as if it's something special. There's nothing special about the world right now. But then these same people will look at, those of you that serve the Most High like something's wrong with you, like you're the problem. But then everybody could cut on the news and complain about this politician or that politician and all the evil stuff that's going on in the world. Why do you think that is? Because people are living in a godless world. Again, no person can let their child just roam the streets unless they don't care about them. What did it say about, what was the numbers about, well over 100,000 kids go missing in this country a year. Well over 100,000. But we want to live in a godless society, huh? See, Hebrews 11:6, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. You got to believe that the Most High is real. You are the testimony. Your life is the testimony. Shoot, I was just being silly yesterday, man. I've never caught a fish in my life in 50 years. But I asked the Most High, I said, Father, let me catch a fish. I started out there with all of my children. My daughter came out with my younger children, and then they left. The sun started going down, and I started catching fish. And I'm like, okay, I had forgot that I prayed. Next thing you know, I got fish in my bucket, bunch of fish in my bucket. But we don't recognize the small things, right? It says, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. What Satan is going to try to do is have all these, dirt bags around you and dirt bag scenarios and events around you to get you to lose your faith, to break your faith. But you have to remember that the scripture says it is impossible without faith to please him. You got to keep your faith strong. You have to count your blessings. There are good things in your life that you have to really meditate on. You can't focus on the evil that's in your life. And that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. The testimony is something that you live. Romans 1:19, it says, because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them. Your life is the manifestation. Not that, okay, somebody can see you going through your troubles and say, well, why would I serve your God if you go through all that trouble? No, what they would say is, this person, this brother, this sister is strong because no matter what they go through, they still persevere and then they shine. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power, right? So that they are without excuse. The Most High constantly shows you things in your life, but it's hard to, he shows you powerful and good things in your life, but it's hard to really recognize those things sometimes, right? Because of all the foolishness that we see in the world. What Satan tries to do is overshadow all the good things that the Most High has for you with all these silly things. But here's what we got to do. This is Psalm 66 and 16. Come and hear, and ye that fear the Most High, and I will declare what he hath done for my soul. This is David speaking, right? He's saying, let me tell the world what the Most High did for my soul. This is Psalms 107 and 2. It says, let the redeemed of the Most High say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. When the Most High blesses you, you have to take note. You got to tell your family. You got to tell your people. He said, let the redeemed of the Most High say so. And even though some people are spiritually deaf, you got to keep saying it. You got to keep letting it. Testimony is extremely important. Every time the Most High works in your life, you got to tell people. I know elders, right, who when they were giving testimony when I was younger, I didn't realize or remember those testimonies until years after. Isaiah 43 and 10. Ye are my witnesses, said the Most High, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. You're the witnesses of righteousness. Right? And the good that you go through doesn't have to be that nice little big check that you got or whatever. We're not into this prosperity teaching. Although the Most High does do that for us, right? It's not, the businesses that you started, although the Most High does do things like that for us. It's the time you had faith, when you felt like you were broken. That's the testimony too, right? That's also a testimony. It might be even a more powerful testimony. The time that you fell and you stood back up. The time that you almost died and the Most High spared your life, right? You are the testimony, and you have to share that testimony because you are the witness. Just like this sister over here was sitting over there trying to be a witness for the devil to say that she feels great having walked away from the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, but yet still being subject to the law of this wicked land. You have to be a testimony unto righteousness. Let it be known, y'all. Give testimony. Praise the Most High. Yada.